Hey, ADHD adults, whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you're well. I um, when I need to do something or get through something, I find it's easier and more manageable for me if I have a prop. And by that I mean usually a pen. It doesn't have to be an expensive or fancy pen. It just needs to feel good. It needs to have a really nice click. Although I try not to sit there and click like this, even though I'd love to, more often than not slowly, because it would drive the wife mad. Uh, but you know, the only thing that's better than one pen is two pens, maybe one in each hand, or recently it's been really good to try to click them at the same time. And I know this may sound daft to the average person who might have stumbled upon this video, but if I mean, I love movies, I love TV, I love watching shows, but sometimes I just need something, uh, not to take my mind off of it, just, I don't know, I just need something. You know, it stops my legs jiggling, and if I can resist the temptation to click them, it's just good to hold them. I just like, and it keeps my attention on what I'm watching or what I'm doing. You know, sometimes if I'm typing, I'll be holding a pen at the same time. And props just isn't pens. Um, for instance, if I buy some new trainers, I often don't wear them outside for weeks, a month maybe, because they're my new thing, you know? So sometimes I'll wear them around the house as slippers, but more often than not, I'll be sat there in the evening in front of the TV, if I watch TV, holding one of them, just because I appreciate the design and the look and the cleanness and the newness of them. Until I get bored, then I'll put them on and wear them outside. And that will apply with most things. If I buy it, if I think it looks cool, I'll just want to hold it. I'll just want to, I joke and say to my family, I want to be among it. You know, at Christmas, if I get some cool gifts, I'll just be among them, which means I'll just have them around me and I'll hold them, not necessarily use them. Emma bought me a really cool little action camera at Christmas, and I've hardly used it. I have used it and I will use it, but I've hardly used it. I've more often than not just been sat holding it. It's got a really satisfying, it comes in, it's got a little battery pack that clips on, it's all magnetized. There's a bit where you can magnetize it to yourself. Just that magnet thing is so satisfying. And I know what you're thinking, get some fidget spinners for God's sake, man. Well, they're rubbish, they're not the same. It's not the same. They're designed for so-called fidgeters, and that's not what I want. It's hard to describe what I get out of these pens. It's hard to describe it. I just know that they help. Because a 2-hour film for me nowadays is a big ask. Even though I will rewatch certain films that I love, it's still a big ask. I still need to either have a laptop because I've just thought of this and quickly do that. But if I have the pen, it's in my hand and it's the diversion there, and I can still watch, or I can still type an email, I can still finish what I'm doing. Yeah, pens.